Welcome to Vault 11 Halle, the bar better known as Vallhalla. What can I get ya? You don't know, do you? That's okay. I'm not surprised. Not that it's a bad thing, but most people who come in here for the first time aren't really sure what to order. We have all of your standard fare. If you want a big beer or something like that, I can fix that up for you. I have non-alcoholic beverages. But before you ask, we don't serve food. Well, sometimes people bring in their own food, but I don't think Boss ever got the licenses and permits to do anything other than just liquor. If you go over to the vending machines and they don't tase you and get something, I won't say anything if you want to eat it in here. Whatever makes you comfortable. As for drinks, what I can help you with, you can just let me know what kind of flavors you like, and I'm sure that I can find you something that you'll enjoy. Okay, well, what do you normally drink? Oh. Okay. Do you normally like, I don't know, something stronger? Do you like bitter or sour things? There's no one else in here. If you really like sweet stuff, don't feel bad about saying it. I'm not going to judge you, and there's no one else around. If you order something sweet, no one will notice. Yeah, it's always dead this time of day. Okay, I see. We have a few drinks like that. Well, if you're not exactly sure, there's some of our promo drinks are pretty popular. The Piano Man tends to be a pretty popular one. It's sour and it's strong. It's also over ice, and most of the time people want something a little bit cooler in this weather. If you want something on the sweeter side, maybe something more in the vein of a sunshine cloud, maybe. It's a little bitter, but it's a soft taste. Or if you want sweet, there's always the Sparkle Star and the Sugar Rush. What's the difference? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm not really the kind of person to ask. All those drinks with more sugar than alcohol, I can't really tell the difference. I mean, the Sparkle Star is aged, but to be honest with you, outside of that, they're basically the same. Okay, well, if you want something stronger than that, there's a gut punch. You want something bitter and strong. It's not exactly my personal favorite, but it seems to get the job done. Something more classic. Maybe a Mercury Blast? It's a little sour, has a bit of a burn on the back note. You're not really for that, but maybe the sour flavor would still be appealing. Okay. Okay. Sorry. You'll understand in a second. There's a drink on our menu. It's called a I think it's right up your alley. It's called a sorry. You would think that with all of the shifts I've worked that I would get used to saying but maybe you really are more interested maybe in a classy drink. Maybe you wanna maybe you want a bad touch. Don't ask me. I don't know why they named it that either. Probably because of the fact that every single time that the poor bartenders, who then have to make them, have to ask if you want a bad touch. Yeah. Now we're both laughing. Really? You're gonna order a drink for the joke? Sure, suit yourself. I'll get right on that. So, how has your day been? Aside from stopping by little tiny bars in the middle of nowhere. Well, hidden. Oh, I mean, this alley is practically the middle of nowhere. There's nobody in here. Nobody ever really comes in. There we go. Okay. Rocks. No, I'm listening. You said your work was bothering you? What have you been doing right now? Really? That sounds serious. One second, I'm sorry, I'm having a bit of an off day today. Let me just check the... Yeah, okay, awesome. Every once in a while, I check the bartending handbook. I've been at this so long that I should know everything by memory, and I do, but every once in a while I just want to double check. Okay. So you were saying lots of things going on right now with your job, and that it's kind of got you down? Sounds like a pain. Can't you just tell them that it's too much work? Sounds like they're expecting a lot from you. Needs more ice. plenty of stress at my job, but at least it's simple. Other than customers, eccentric personalities, every day I come in and it's basically the same thing. I know exactly what I signed up for. It sounds like a more volatile work environment than mine. Worst I have to worry about is corgi parties, the occasional riots making the Glitch City traffic bad, and well, I guess whatever boss gets up to, or Gil. But other than that, it's pretty par for the course, I would say. It's pretty nice, peaceful. I'm gonna miss it. You didn't know? Well, I guess you wouldn't. Actually, we're closing soon. Yeah, the whole bar, actually. They're closing us down. We're not exactly sure when, but I guess all things have to come to an end sometime. It's bittersweet, but we're all just trying to make the most of the time we have together. I guess that could be said about life in general, huh? Well, all the same, we'll all go on our separate ways and make new memories wherever we find ourselves. But until we inevitably close, if you ever find yourself in need of a drink, bad touch or otherwise, Vault 11 Hall A will be here. It's actually, if you can believe it, it does get rather lively from time to time. There's lots of regulars, well, a few regulars, who devote their restless evenings to stopping by after work. There's Tiddy Alma, who is a programmer when she is not spending too much time drinking at my bar and asking me all too sensitive questions for no good reason. If she comes in while you're in, be careful. She'll want to know all about all of your past relationships. And at some point in time, she will psychoanalyze you for them, probably. She's not exactly one to judge, though. She's a lovely person, but her taste in men is questionable at best. And there's Dorothy. She's a Lilith who comes in sometimes. She always seems to make the place so lively. For better or for worse. Who am I kidding? It's generally for the better. It certainly livens up my evenings. And, well, you haven't met the other bartender yet, but there's Gil. Well, my name is Jill, and his name is also Jill, but that's awkward, and it's spelled different. So, not to mention it's like Chilean, so he doesn't want his full name used, but I don't really know what goes on inside that guy's head. He's a good enough coworker, so I won't hold it against him. But I wish he would stop trying to shirk his responsibilities and push them off onto me. But I guess that's the nature of having coworkers, right? We all kind of work together through thick and thin, even on things we don't want to do. You probably won't see her too often, but Boss is in her office the majority of most shifts. She's really cool. I don't really know a lot about her. Despite having worked here outside of the bar, I don't really know a lot about her personal life. She's kind of mysterious, that one, but I've heard some rather crazy rumors. She used to be a wrestler. Don't tell her I told you that, though. Yeah, she's really cool. I often find myself wondering how exactly she ended up managing a place like this, but it certainly seems to make her happy, and it pays my bills, so it certainly makes me happy too. And 4 is certainly thankful for it too. That's my cat. Do you have pets? Companions? Here's your bad touch, by the way. Don't drink your bad touch all in one sip. You don't mind if I clean glasses in front of you, do you? Awesome. That's what I was doing before. So, pets, companions, hobbies that you do outside of work. Seems kind of lonely, but as long as it makes you happy. They have these cool ice molds. Make the ice into all these fun shapes. They make good noise. But they're really cold in your hands. But it does mean they don't go down the drains properly, so I do have to grab them before they block the drain. And then we can't pour anything into the sinks. Yeah, I don't know, but I guess it's good visuals for stronger cocktails or something. I don't know. There's got to be some reason to it. But Boss hasn't told me anything. Oh, that glass back there? Yeah. It's signed by a pop star that came in here recently. No. Sorry, I can't show it to you, but you can look from this distance. I guess I could bring it closer to you if you'd like. Here, I can take it from here and show you it. but I can't let you hold on to it, unfortunately. Too many people coming specifically because they heard about the fact that she came here and then they asked to see it. And before you know it, Boss is chasing down people trying to run off with a glass. It's kind of crazy to think about. Just writing your name on something could inherently make an otherwise boring object into something special. Well, I'll put that back. How's your drink? Are you enjoying it? Yeah, it is strong. Worth a funny name. After all, you did pick it based on a joke. Well, as long as it makes you happy, whatever floats your boat. You just sit and enjoy the ambiance for as long as you like. And if you have any questions about any of the drinks, or if you want another, just let me know, okay? I'll be here until close. Well, except for about 10 to 15 minutes. In like an hour or so, I'll be gone for just a little bit. It's my smoke break. But other than that, I'll be here. So you just relax. You just sit back, relax, and let the weight of a day leave your weary shoulders. And if you want to talk about anything at all, the moment that you leave those doors, we'll just be strangers again. I won't remember a thing. And even if I wouldn't hold anything against you. We're all just people trying to survive in Glitch City. There's nothing wrong with needing to decompress. Whether you find your solace at the bottom of a glass or venting to a stranger in a seedy back alley bar. However you find yourself relaxing, that's enough.